Children of Standard 5, we have discussed our first chapter in June class, and you have been given material and question answer of chapter 1, that is more about plants. In this chapter, we discussed about the reproduction in plants. So, we saw three kinds of reproduction in plants: from seeds, from different parts of the plant, and from spores. During the discussion of reproduction in plants, we also saw the reproduction from seeds. When we started to discuss, we saw the structure of a seed, and we saw the monocot seed and dicot seed. So the monocot seed having one cotyledon inside the seed, and dicot seed having two cotyledon inside the seed. And the structure of seed, for the structure of seed, we saw that the seed leaf, seed coat is there. The outer covering of the seed is called seed coat, and the seed leaves, that is cotyledon, that is the food and stored food, and inside the baby embryo. So the monocot having one seed, one cotyledon inside the seed, and dicotyledon having two cotyledons inside the seed. So many of the monocot seeds you came to know that wheat, maize, and paddy, that is rice, are monocot seeds having one cotyledon inside the seed. And you saw the dicotyledon seeds, all the pulses, you can say the rajma, arhar, moong, black gram seed, all are having two cotyledons. And besides all these, you can say mango, neem, all are dicotyledon seeds having two cotyledons, and cotyledons are the food supply for the, because all of us know and we discussed that when the seed starts germinating, children, it needs energy. And all of you know that the seed does not have the leaves. So when it starts germinating after getting air, water, and warmth, when it starts germinating, it needs some energy, and that energy is given by its cotyledons, that is the stored food, to germinate. Because when it gets its radicle, that you can see, and plumule, then plumule is the shoot system, a radicle is the root system. And when the radicle grows, and it radicle absorbs water and minerals from the soil, and plumule gets leaves, then its leaves starts photosynthesizing. And then when the plant starts making food, then the problem of food will disappear, because the cotyledons will be exhausted, and the new leaves will be seen for the process of photosynthesis. So children, in this chapter, we also saw the germination of a seed, and in that context, we discussed that for the germination of seed, what is needed? The air is needed, warmth is needed, and water is needed. So what does the air do for the seed? Air is needed by the seed to breathe. So here you can see a small hole in the rajma, at the place of the embryo, between the two cotyledons, a small hole from which the seed can breathe. So seeds are also breathing, and air is needed by the seed to breathe, and warmth make the seed active, and that warmth is given by sunlight, and water is absorbed by the food inside the seed to nourish the embryo. and water also softens the seed coat so that the seed may burst out. Here you can see the two cotyledons and a small radical is coming out like a cottony outgrowth from the between the two cotyledons. So germination needs air, water and warmth. So we have seen monocotyledons, dicotyledons, we saw the germination and the requirement for the germination. And after that, so first look at the further key, we will discuss later on about the after the germination. You all of us know that the cotyledon bursts out and the radicle and plumule comes out, and the after that is called seedling. So the germination is a seed changes into a seedling. So now we will later on in my next class, in my next video, I will conclude, I will summarize, I will revise all the necessary things that is given after the germination in this chapter. But look at the page number 6, that is the first checkpoint is given. Correct and rewrite the following statements. So children, look at the first statements. All seeds grow into plants. And all of us know that all seeds cannot grow into plants, because all seeds do not grow into plants, because some seeds are eaten by some insects, some seeds dry up because they could not get the air, water and warmth. So the answer is all seeds do not grow into plants. The correct statement is all seeds do not grow into plants. Second, seeds with two seed coats are called monocot seeds. So I told you many times, the one seed coat are called monocot seeds. So with two seed coats are called dicot seeds. So seeds with two seed coats are called dicot seeds. And some seeds do not require water for germination. So all of us know that the seeds always need water for germination. Seeds always require water for germination. And dicot seeds have roots. Dicot seeds do not have roots. Dicot seeds have roots. So dicot seeds do not have roots is wrong statement. We have to correct that dicot seeds have roots. And the part of the seeds that gives rise to root system is called plumule. No, plumule is shoot system and root system is called radicle. So here we can say that all parts of the part of the seed that gives rise to root system is called radicle. So this is all about for today's revision. We will do the revision. We will continue this revision in my next class too. I will revise the first chapter and you must go through these things that is given for your revision of chapter 1.